All right, welcome back. It is the Vegas Take. Sharp and Shapiro. So glad you could join us. Coming up here in just a few minutes, a gentleman by the name of Dave Workman from the Second Amendment Foundation. He is irate when it comes to Beto O'Rourke and this possible gun buyback. We're going to talk to him coming up. I promise you it's going to be an explosive segment coming up here in a few minutes. I mentioned I would read part of this Donald Trump letter that he wrote to the president of Turkey. He starts out this letter by saying, "Let's work out a deal. You don't want to be responsible for slaughtering thousands of people, and I don't want to be responsible for destroying the Turkish economy. And I will. I've already given you a sample with respect." He also, this is just unbelievable. He says, "History will look upon you favorably if you get this done the right and humane way. It will look upon you forever as the devil if good things don't happen. Don't be a tough guy. Don't be a fool. I'll call you later." Like he's some sort of teeny popper. "Hey, I'll buzz you later, Mr. President. Buzz you later. I'll hit you up later, Mr. President." And he sends this to somebody at Fox. So, of course, it's leaked out to everybody else. This does not make the president look good. Not to say that many of the things he does doesn't make him look good, but this letter it's just incredible to me that this is the way he talks to world leaders. It's incredible. "Don't let the world down. You can make a great deal." He goes on, "I am confidentially enclosing a copy of his letter to be just received. History will look upon you favorably if you get this done. I will call you later. Sincerely, Donald Trump." And then we've learned reports of the Turkish president, according to BBC sources in Turkey, saying that he received the letter thoroughly, rejected it, and immediately put it in the bin, as I like to call it, or in America, they would call it the trash. So, JD, what do you make of this letter?
Donald Trump isn't a journalist.
That's for sure.
He's never been a journalist. I'm not surprised that he's not exactly a great writer. So it's not a huge surprise to me, Brian. He's always been a businessman and a marketer. He's never been an extremely articulate or eloquent speaker, much less writer.
But we're not necessarily just talking about grammatical errors. Look at the way he's talking to the president. He's, I don't want to destroy your economy, but I will. I'll hit you up later. I'll call you later. He's talking about history, and then it's a very weird, bizarre letter that you would write to a president of another country. It's foolish, if you ask me. And he's saying, don't be a tough guy, don't be a fool. It's amazing because he would never talk like that to Vladimir Putin, right? Vladimir Putin is an evil, murderous dictator.
How do you think a letter to Putin would look, Brian?
Well, he kisses his ass, so it would be a bunch of ass kissing. That's what it would be. In fact,
say, hey V.
And that's, yeah. In fact, that's, I think, the main reason.
It would say, don't destroy our economy. I'll do whatever you want.
I think that's the main reason why he withdrew troops. I think because it benefits Russia.
So you think it's all about? And I've asked everybody the same question, and they've all basically said the same thing without being able to prove it. Well, I honestly think it could be a combination. It could be a slight favor to Russia, could be a slight favor to his own business interests in Turkey. He could be seeing exactly how far he has to go to actually piss off a Lindsey Graham or a Mitch McConnell. There's a lot of things that could be taking place here.
We're going to continue to follow this.
And he did say, I wanted those troops out of there.
Okay, well, we're going to continue to follow this story. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, this is going to be an explosive interview, I promise you. Dave Workman with the Second Amendment Foundation. I have a feeling we're going to disagree. Take a quick break. Be back right after this. You are listening to the Vegas Take.